Hold on a second, it has to load in. I'm gonna say just...
And it's a chickle. Oh no, I just television.
Okay, there we go. So the stream is now live. Welcome to the 7th week of the ENC, the last week actually of the regular games.
Hello.
Shut up. So yeah, today it is Great Britain against the Nordic Council with this weird person there who always talks me in the word and is very impolite, and Curtin.
Yeah, it's me and Ragnar again. Since last time you would expect us to be banned from casting, but no, we're still here and we're not banned yet. Yes. We have, however, Curtin here, and he's gonna tell us when we're going too far or not. Like he might not do that. We will see.
Yeah, as you well know, anyone who is familiar with me knows that I'm a very sensible person who's bound to keep these two wild things in check.
Yeah. Curtin does not participate in the ENC, so he should be completely neutral towards.
It is worth noting I am from Great Britain, but I have never really had any interaction with the Great British team.
Yeah.
Aside from interactions as I have with all teams.
Ragnar, please no mute. See that watching the stream already. Cute.
So we basically have 2 Highlander squads and 2 Alpinier squads on both sides. Not too surprising.
Which kind of surprised me on Vosges. I don't know. I had expected 1 artist squad, well, at least from one of the 2. But it seems that these players have not watched previous matches on Vosges. I mean. Yeah.
But
at some point, BNL decided. I remember from our match, decided to switch to RT because the map is so small. It will probably not last as long as the other matches because there is only 1 trench to capture.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna see. It depends on how good both teams are. Oh, what the fuck! Right, I still have music in the background.
Yeah, maybe. Now with the new prestige system, it's kind of interesting to see the difference in level. Normally, most of the people would have level 100, and here you have level 30 prestige and level 26 prestige on both sides.
Yeah, it is kind of weird now with the prestige. But okay, so this is now gonna be live.
Prestige looks damn ugly, Derek says, and Ragnar has everybody muted. Nice. Looks for game music.
Oh fucking hell, this is already getting memed.
Make Nordics pagan again. Thanos car.
This is already pretty bad.
Thanos car, is that referring to that one meme? It's a bad meme, it's already grown old.
Yeah.
You two are old.
It's grown old, as old as you.
Yeah, as old as me. How many days older was I than you, Ragnar?
Shut up.
How many years was I older than you, Mackie?
You're old.
Yeah, you're all actually old.
Both of you are old.
I'm the great oak of this
So
chat.
yeah, we have the Entente side who are gonna attack first, but they basically already got killed 4 people, 5 people
I
down.
cannot move for some reason, what the fuck?
Yeah, it will take a while.
Okay.
Mondo, what would I only do without you?
Do we have, okay, wait. I'm seeing the Nordic team.
Mondo, I don't know if this is any better, but it's really pixelated.
Is the game
Are there issues with streaming? Or?
Yeah.
Mondo, why do you always complain? Why can't you be positive for once?
I don't know. But I'm probably gonna switch back because this is really pixelated, I don't know.
Looks kinda gay. No, you look kinda gay.
Well, for those that are unable to witness due to the ridiculous pixelation, we have had a sort of semi-successful attack.
Team wipe?
Yeah,
no, it's not a team wipe. Actually, not a team wipe. There was, in fact, 1 person left over in the right-hand side of the trench who has spawned everyone on them. But now
television is just jumping around, killing everyone.
Yeah, he's just being television. Television being television.
Yeah. He's called Chucklevision here.
Chuckle.
Don't know what it's a reference to. I guess it makes him chuckle.
He's not called Rummy Vision, which is kind of surprising.
You are familiar with Chucklevision?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Chucklevision was a British show.
It was a British show.
Starring starring the Chuckle brothers, one of whom sadly passed away recently. It was very sad.
Oh, that's sad.
Alexa played Despacito too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so all the British people are from Birmingham.
They're all Brummies.
We've got a lot of Brummies, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. OPN standards. Why do you say that, OPN standards? Are we speaking with a French accent? I don't believe so.
You are. Chocolavision. You don't
Right.
you don't say Chocolavision.
Chocolavision.
Hello, I am Imagi from OPN.
I am Imagi from OPN. I speak with a French accent.
Chocolavision pour.
Biased casting. Why we didn't even we haven't even. Oh, I am retarded. Well, that's hurts my feelings.
Okay, guys.
We haven't even chosen our team yet. Like.
Yeah, but
you are right. I am biased.
the cast is bad because of the chat.
Yeah, like
Blame
if
the
you're
chat.
gonna start being high IQ in the chat, maybe we will start being high IQ in the casting.
Hola, Xereo just fucking. Gotta say that he just fucking cleared his entire side.
Jesus.
Like all by his own.
Good God.
He held his foothold for now. But he goes down to Tolbury.
Yeah, right now it seems to be pretty even. We will see when the.
A couple of deserters there on the right side.
Always.
Yeah, I feel like this is the kind of scenario where you really do want to start seeing that artillery to just clear things out in one run. Since it is
Kind
only
of,
one.
yeah.
Especially when
If,
they're
we were not allowed to bash the British tactic anymore, but if they were going to do the same thing they did in BNL, like just placing one nice arty on where they're all camping and just seeing their entire team being wiped. I mean, it's such a beautiful thing, you know?
Yeah.
It certainly looks good. It certainly looks good on the kill feed as well.
Yeah, just seeing
Reloading!
arty kill.
Cover me!
Well, it's just on a map like this, that's quite sort of tight and compact, and only consists of really the one trench. You have to really rate the rate the importance of being able to spawn ahead on people as per like the Highlander squad compared to the artillery.
I hadn't actually thought of that, but in the ranking of the ENC to be allowed to participate in the next week's semi-finals and finals, you have to be in the top 4. So actually, both these teams are fighting for a spot in the semi-finals. So if GB loses, they will be eliminated. Which
same goes for Nordics, right?
Yeah, and then so it's kind of an exciting match.
But relative Nordics starting to capture the trench.
In the
powerful left foothold for the Nordics here.
Oh, that's well, I had expected to be like see a bit more of a fight since Nordics Awakening. They seem to just roll over the enemy teams, which.
I mean, like at this point, it is not a rollover. I
mean,
mean,
it's Vosges. I mean, you can't really a rollover in Vosges. It's not really.
Well, I mean, like the thing is with Vosges, you can't roll over because seriously now, if you lose one trench, it's already gonna be difficult to get it back.
It's just a shit match.
You can't afford to lose one. Yeah, you can't really allow to lose one trench, which is really depressing at this match.
Yeah, because we have seen matches where after losing one trench, the one team decides to wake up, sober up, get clean again, and then just retake that trench and then re-attack and in the end win. So I'm thinking of the match France against, I don't remember who it was, where they were losing one trench and then they retook it and
well, there's kind of an element here to be understood of you can't afford to really make a single mistake on this map. A single mistake on a map this size counts for so much more than when you're playing on something like Piccadilly, for instance.
Foothold, so if the
there it goes.
Manage to
they keep
Nordic.
out.
Yeah, but there's so many deserters now on the middle.
Yeah, there are many deserters, but the British could usually use that as an advantage. I mean, like if they could rush this.
Yeah, it's.
They are not.
But they're not rushing. They seem to be.
They should be. I mean, like there are only two Nordics
on the right
alive.
they are, but.
Yeah. Okay, they're going in on the right. Oh, there's a white spawn for the Nordics as well.
Well, this is where you'd really see that advantage of an artillery placement right about now.
Yeah, right in front of that little finger on the left.
And the Brits are in.
Oh, yeah,
on
one
the right
person
side.
is going pro.
That person is Zerio, and he's spawned in his teammates.
Yeah, there they go.
Yeah, I think this is a mistake from the Nordics if they're mistaking their spread.
Yeah, they're trying to correct it, but The British are holding on to this for now.
Oh, and they
more coming
spawn
in.
again. And Tanum goes down.
Yeah, we're seeing a solid trench clear from Arkana here.
Hmm.
Yeah, and now there's only one
Television
line.
trying to spawn his squads.
He was able to do so.
Thanks. And left spawn.
But a lot of Nordic
Oh,
spawns
but
here in this middle
Arcana
area.
is going to be... Oh, she manages. Oh, okay. Ah, no! She shot.
Yeah, of course, the Nordics are contesting the foothold on the right. They have managed to secure, with Arkana gone, the left is largely left of them, although we do have jet-powered trike on the very, very far left who's been able to spawn in a foot.
Yeah, and they're able to take this one Nordic person who tried to go
It seems
for...
they are losing the trench now, so the Nordics need to... See here, this was what I was talking about. They are all in the right. It's oh,
Yep, Stabby living up to the name there.
early Anus, that was pretty sad.
And we have a spawn here on the right side from the Nordics as well. Could be a problem.
Yeah, it's the trench does not seem to be moving right now. It's just still a slow capture. No, the
Nordics are
British are
holding.
losing their.
Well, as much as we talk about the advantage of artillery in this situation, once you are in, the Highlander squad is incredibly
Yeah, because you
effective
spawn.
at just
Yeah,
sticking around.
indeed.
Yes, it is live.
It is trying to. You have to compare the on one side the big advantage of being able to possibly destroy an entire foothold and campus on one side of the map, and on the other side being able to spawn your entire team, who is then able to clear that possible camping spot. And it's yeah, you will never know what the best choice is because you can't try again. It's a thing that we should maybe try out sometimes. Like just try it once and then try it again. But at some point, the enemies will learn and just make sure that you can't get into that camping spot anymore.
Well, Zerio is absolutely tearing up the left-hand side. He's managing to repel the Nordics, but is having to fall back presumably, which is unfortunate for him.
Yeah. Yeah, they seem to be in on both sides again, on the left and on the right. The Nordics stuck in the middle, and also, oh no, now they managed to flank on the left.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is because I don't know how to pronounce that. But
oh, Chat slightly stepped out of the trench, which ended his foothold.
Oh,
that's unfortunate.
That is really sad.
I imagine there will be some words in the GB camp, right?
This is unfortunate.
It happens, unfortunately. Particularly with the way that the maps are laid out in Verdun, it's not entirely clear where the boundaries are, unless if you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
A mistaken strafe while aiming down sights can really just end a foothold, just like.
Indeed.
So yeah, for now, both teams are pretty equal, I would say. Neither of them having an advantage.
This makes me happy when it doesn't move a lot and it just goes from one side to the other side, and it's just like.
Yeah, you like seeing people die.
For the players, it's really sad, but it keeps it exciting, like it's not finished in 10 minutes yet.
To look at the actual score screen, we can see that it looks like Toxic Banter Boys and is having a bit of a rough game. It's not.
Ooh, boy!
Well, I mean, skill is not doing that much better.
Yeah, we are seeing it does seem to be equal on both sides, but it's interesting that you are seeing one or two players on each side who have similar scores, and whether they are just simply there to spawn, because that is a viable strategy.
Yeah, oh boy, Toxic Banter Boy. I want to say something, but I'm like, I don't even right now. I don't even feel the.
Well, it's unfortunate people can have bad games. I was actually trying to touch on this earlier. In fact, in a small map like this, you cannot afford to make mistakes, and allowing yourself to be tilted can really mess you up on a map like. With a name like Toxic Banter Boy, one has to wonder.
Yeah, maybe the banter is the only skill that's present today. If it even is, because we wouldn't be able to see it since Ragnar has has muted everyone.
Yeah. That's fine. Don't worry about the British trash talking. So yeah, but I mean, like, the Nordics, they spawned back on their hill though. So there's only one inside. Yeah, he's going to the far right.
Going to follow. Ooh. Maybe.
And Skr gets stabbed by Beef.
And there's a spawn on the left.
14 seconds for the Nordics to get in.
People are starting. The British are also.
So we're going to see whether this is a very important confrontation on the left.
Yeah, and it's just right now. It just seems like.
Ooh, they are inside.
Ah, yes.
Is their recon being used properly? Like, because it seems, or maybe they're not paying attention to the map that much. But yeah, the entire.
Well, there was an all-important confrontation there between Limey and Zerio, with them being the only ones in on the far left. I believe that Zerio tried to come round the corner and was taken out by Limey. Jet completely opened up the left flank and allowed a foothold, and it does look like they are pervading most of the trench now. It really is only that centre point where the conflict is taking place. There is no activity on the right to speak of at all.
Ooh, the British team is getting wiped.
Yep, there comes a big British
But they
spawn now.
spawned immediately.
Yeah, fortunate spawn here with the middle.
Ooh, this is bad for the Nordics.
What you should do in this case is try to spread out even a little bit, but they're all in the middle. This is also an example where an arty squad, if one NCO here had an arty and just placed it on the middle, the entire squad would be wiped again. It's again one of those cases where then you have to.
One does have to ask if that would be interesting, though. So I personally feel the inclusion of artillery, because of course the artillery, if that had been planted on the British spawn in the middle, that it would have just been over. The game would have been over. But would it have been interesting? I would have said no.
But arty is so. Why do you say stop with this arty shit? It's true. It's true. You have to consider it. It would be interesting to see what would be the difference with artillery.
Oh yeah, I believe the comparison is interesting, but I think as a game to witness and cast and be a part of, artillery is
not a nice game. Getting killed by artillery on a map like Vosges, it's frustrating. It makes you want to pull your hair out.
Oh, do we have one AFK television here? Oh no, okay, it's back.
No.
Oh, he spawned. Okay.
Yeah, television. You need to. Well, he said he wasn't gonna rage quit anymore, and I don't think there's any reason for any Nordics player right now to rage quit.
Oh no!
I would have to give the edge to the Nordics on this particular case. Obviously, it's been neck and neck so far.
Oh boy, Banter Boy has made his first kill.
That's an impressive 1-to-19 kill death ratio that we can witness from Banter.
I mean, we have seen worse. I think. 2 weeks ago we saw two.
He's got his second win now. We have.
Oh, watch out! He's gonna clutch this.
He has doubled his KD.
Oh,
yeah,
there he goes.
Unfortunately.
This is so sad.
A KD of 0.10.
Oh yeah, Xal from the French team.
Xal
in the Nordics.
That was it. What was it again? It was.
It was something to 40 deaths, I think. No. In one round.
Banter Boy is Rasmus KBT, like I would pronounce it Rasmus Kuts, but
Rasmus Kuts.
that's just my toxic self.
And there goes the cap.
7th. Ooh!
1-0 for the Nordics.
I feel like I have to ask on the Great British team behalf. Is there a sense of, is there any luck involved in the spawning system, or is it algorithm? Is there an algorithm?
The spawns change like every time the devs decide to fuck over the game a little bit.
Obviously, not to. It's been a very solid play by NDC so far, but I do have to kind of agree slightly with Beef's comment there that they have. So no one can certainly accuse them of being lucky with their spawns today.
Fuck no, but I do feel like if the British spend a bit more time playing instead of complaining about the biased casting and just in general like the enemy team.
Well, the British are recapping the trench now, and they are just staying only in one spot, so basically an arty could wipe them out. So just putting that
Oh
out
yes,
there.
we're still here with this RT. Oh yeah, they're all on the left.
I
Oh,
mean,
man.
theoretically, an arty on that would be pretty juicy, but Trollverine now killing two of them.
No,
Three, no.
Here the nice thing is not an RT. This here you should place a nice airplane bomb. Oh, I just saw someone. Oh, Douglas killed.
Yeah.
Seeker. Who the fuck is Seeker?
See, I personally see a great deal of investment being put into defensive gas.
Oh.
That's clearly the way forward here.
Clearly, yeah.
If you gassed yourselves, then you wouldn't have to think about it.
Why is Ethelstan muted again? Like I was gonna read what he said. Like
We have
Oh,
we have a wide flank by Beef here on the right hand side.
Don't worry,
let's
we
see where
don't
we-
tolerate toxic casting and toxic comments on this very Christian stream, so
yes,
every toxic
absolutely.
comment will result in
Yeah.
a timeout.
okay,
I'm sorry,
Ruben
but this is not
Balleback. Ruben
acceptable.
Balleback. What has Well, it's gonna end up at some point. Like, if the chat wants to be nice now, they all say the same thing. Ethelstan said that we can ban everyone. It's just gonna say message delete. Message delete.
It's just not gonna show
Ethelstan is
anything.
getting raped every time. One F for Ethelstan.
Oh.
High IQ casting, absolutely. Thank you.
Too bad
Only
for that.
Smiley is alive. Hope he gets to spawn his team. Where is
Ooh.
he?
Well, the British also spawned their team inside on this left side.
How would you pronounce Curtin? How would you pronounce the name of the second player of the vertical foreskin squad?
I'm not entirely sure. I was wondering about this previously.
Yeah, we just call him Smiley or Emoji, like whatever.
Yeah.
See, emoji sounds too close to a Maggie for me.
We can call him Fleet Commander
He's my
Thompson.
Position, lads!
he's actually my long lost brother from another mother.
Emoji and Maggie.
Emoji and Emoji.
So it's the true Hansel and Gretel tale that time
Yeah,
forgot.
absolutely.
But okay,
Absolutely.
just theoretically, so this is basically for a place in the semi-finals, correct? But what happens
Yeah.
if it is a draw?
If it is a draw, I guess
Are
you
we
will
gonna
look at the
count on
skills. Oh, is
kills?
that? Yeah,
Yeah.
The Brits are in trouble here. The Brits are in major.
Yeah. Two people alive. One going for a flank now. One alive. Is it that? Yeah. And the
And
flank
it's
comes
over.
in. And there
Yeah.
it goes.
That's it.
Oh,
1-0.
This is yeah. Congratulations to the Nordics.
They won this first round.
They can attack again, but if
Yeah,
it's
we
a
have the
draw,
scoreboard.
it's gonna.
Xereo doing best on the British team and Trollverine again doing best on the Nordic team.
It worked. It worked against BNL, but it won't happen again. Damn right.
Well, even with although like yes, I think Trollverine has been doing very well on that team, but we've actually
Yeah.
seen a solid performance from all of
Yeah,
the
let's-
NDC.
Last match too. I think me and Ragnar commented on it. Yeah, of course we need a break. Like we're gonna get a break. We'll just be us talking about.
I thought this was slave labor. I thought we just
No,
pulled
of
through it.
We're getting
I
whipped.
mean, it is an okay idea because Vosges is such a small map that it's easy to think that. But no, we're not DNC. Like, seriously, are we gonna let the Nordics win this whole thing? Nah, of course not. But I must admit, I really like that the Nordics suddenly decided to wake up at the end of the tournament and just decide to fuck over whatever our expectations were of the ending in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, like, if Nordics will maybe win this, I mean, like, it's a comeback. If they manage to win this entire
Finish
ENC.
my chocos.
It's
Switch
changed
sides.
sides. It's changed
Yeah, it's
sides.
changed side.
Okay,
Beef
yeah.
Squisher still not able to properly use the commands. He has been playing this game for more than 3 years. Yeah. France too weak, blame bananas. Come back Israel. Wait, Israel is playing in the ENC? Question mark. They are playing in Eurovision, so why not?
Israel.
Brexit. Israel.
I think the less said about Israel's inclusion in Eurovision, the better.
Oh, okay. So,
Israel?
so here we have the entire Nordics and British teams now working together to fight a common enemy. Oh, never mind.
This is. Oh, let's just take everyone against.
No one.
They should have just put everyone against.
Dana. Everyone against Dan.
Everyone against Toxic Banter Boy.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh.
Would
Sad
have been
smiley.
amazing to watch.
Anti-Jew cast. Why would it be anti-Jew cast? We didn't even say anything about Jews.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we haven't.
We are
We haven't
nice.
called for oh no,
For
wait,
Holocaust
actually,
2.0, have we?
2.0.
Nil. Not 0, it's nil.
No, you're nil.
Is that
Oh, fuck off.
Is that
You're in that.
Chasseur Alpin in the?
Hello.
Hello, go back to
Hello.
sleep.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye. That was television.
Here
Who
we go.
was
He's probably a little bit drunk, that's fine.
probably.
Well, I do believe if there is any way to experience this game either as a caster or as a player, I believe alcohol is a solution.
Drunk. Is the
Actually,
way you have
alcohol
to beat this game.
is a
Alcohol is-
very
is-
drug.
Yeah. Well, alcohol is definitely a solution if you put it
It's,
with other things. Yeah.
Clearly. Is this Holocaust 2.0 extended edition? Maybe, maybe not. It depends. Which team is the Jews in this case? The British?
I believe to make such an estimation, you first have to purchase the season pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
You have to pay the support
Season
money
pass
to the
Armenian
devs. You have to
genocide.
pay the support Tannenberg edition, and then you will see like an extra icon, a little star appear next to the names of actual Jewish people,
Yes.
which
Yes, and then you
Yeah.
can kill them more effectively.
but right now the only Jews are the recon NCOs.
Well, I figured it might work like something similar to a
God.
bounty system. You know, sort of. It might. Those are the MVPs, and you have to take them out from war.
But this time the Jews will take their revenge. Actually, it's,
You gain many shekels from the death of a Jew.
Can we ban anti-Semitic casting?
can we ban who? Which casting?
Anti-Semitic
Can they ban it?
casting? No, we can't.
Can you ban anti-Semitic casting?
I was quite most likely if we were if this was popular enough, which I
Yeah,
severely doubt.
we'd get like a warning from.
So it's a bit like can you
But,
cause
hey,
people to
hey,
lose their businesses by smoking weed? And you know, Elon Musk lost his chairmanship of Tesla for smoking weed, but I don't think anyone else. I think
but-
there are plenty of people who light up a joint.
But don't worry, people. We're not actually calling for a Holocaust.
Yeah, I feel like it's not to be misunderstood.
That
This
would
is
not
this is
be-
all in, this
I
is all
mean-
in good fun.
Yeah, I mean, calling for a Holocaust would be nice, and I mean, we're nice people, you know.
I think that might be a stretch to get them to go.
We are nice.
Please, no ban. Have to use Emily. Emily.
No,
Running-
I've had a couple of I've had a girlfriend named Emily. She was definitely not quite as
Jewish.
effective as the in-game weapon.
Wow.
Oh.
but it depends. How? Oh, you are Lucy. You are Lucy. That ain't a popular game. Yeah.
We are
Indeed.
Lucy.
But there's 17 people watching right now. Are you gonna report us? That would be rude. But
We're gonna be reported, yes. We're gonna be reported to the thought police.
yeah, and here we thought that having a heavy added person would make it so that we wouldn't get issues.
I believe I was the wrong person for this job.
Yeah,
As far as chaperoning goes, I think I'm
you should have
not really much of a.
you should have paid someone else.
I mean, like, it depends. What do you prefer? Do you prefer shitting on one team, or do you prefer shitting on the Jews? Your choice when you get to cursor.
Well, I believe if one had to identify it, one might have to call it instead of making it a choice between one of the teams or the Jews, it ought to be one of the teams or a neutral, uninvolved third party.
I even prefer them talking about Holocaust than Artie. Well,
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
Of course, Bernard.
I mean,
You're also Nazi.
what if we say we use like we create the Holocaust by our team? Then oh gosh, no, I'm gonna stop. I feel uncomfortable with my own.
We holocausted Auschwitz with Artie.
No. That's,
How can wait? Are you holocausting Auschwitz? In which case,
Yes.
are you taking out all of the Auschwitz? Like, I'm not
Yes,
entirely sure.
that's
Surely that would be a good.
Yeah, I
I
know.
would like
I mean, like,
to see
it is
a
positive,
discussion
no?
about Big Bertha. Well, that's gonna be hard to see discussion. Maybe you want to hear a discussion. That's gonna be more interesting. Like, what do we have to say about Big Bertha? Like,
I don't know. I mean, like, it was a weapon, yes. It was very
It's a
effective
weapon,
weapon, yes. They dropped basically women from the sky, which created huge explosions on the Earth.
You can actually use the Big Bertha yourself if you play the Worms 3D games in the forms of the Fatkin Strike. If I'm not...
If you didn't know, Big Bertha is a Marvel character.
Big Bertha is a Marvel character?
That's actually
Really?
true. Big Bertha is a Marvel character, and is actually a fat woman.
She's like the is she the personification of a gun? Like big.
Is she the one currently slated to
And Big Bertha has
take over the role of Starfire in the new?
And oh my god! And in the new game, there's gonna be calls for boycott because she isn't played by an actual canon, and there's gonna be a hashtag like Canon Lives Matter.
Now it's gonna be live. This round.
It's coming home.
Oh, by the way, Big Bertha is also a company for golfing. Yeah. So there's that.
It looks bad for GB.
Oh, you learn something new every day.
Well,
Who thought anyone would learn anything from this stream?
It does look bad for GB.
Wrong attack. Okay, great. So we can have a restart.
Wrong attack. Okay, restart again.
That
Did they actually give you admin rights so that you could fix it?
No, but I mean, like, as we all can see, I would basically have better control. But it is the correct side now. Why are they calling wrong side? Okay, well, I guess
maybe they're just being difficult.
yeah, they are.
But didn't wait? Who attacked first last match?
Don't, and it's correct now. So I don't get what is wrong, really. There's nothing wrong actually.
Have we been bamboozled by a ruse? We have been taken on a ruse.
Yeah.
We
They
have
wanted
been
to be
bamboozled
annoying again.
indeed.
Let's see.
There's a huge Nordic attack here on the left.
Yeah, interesting angle of attack, I'd say.
And there's only one person.
Very visible going that side.
There's one holding from the far left, 2 to 3 people from the middle, and 2 from the hill. So I guess they're fine.
Oh, television going down. Have to admire the effort the Verdun developers put in so that you actually can't see under the Scottish people's legs. Not that I would be interested in seeing that, but
X to doubt.
I mean, I am impressed because you just can't, even if they're legs up in the air. It's like physics.
It sounds like you put a lot of effort into this.
Yeah, she likes looking men by their skirts. It's a big problem in the Belgian culture. It's something they do.
Hey, it's not a little kid. What are you talking about? This is not normal.
It is very.
Well,
I was just complimenting the developers. Like, okay, sorry, I will never do it again.
Don't compliment the developers, Jesus.
We do seem to be having. I just got a little notification on the side talking about latency, so I'm not sure if the actual servers are having some issues. The match seems to be going fine, although it's very, very strongly in the Nordic favour at this point.
Yeah, very strongly. The Nordic basically control the entire left side.
We've obviously had a right spawn by
although right now the British seem to be holding. So
yeah, although their numbers are dwindling, the spawn time
Nordics
is
are
kind
taking.
of
Ooh, but they're dying quite fast now.
No, they need to spawn their team. No.
And there has been a big British spawn here on the left side.
Yeah.
Let's see if
It seemed that the oh boy.
Oh, but the British have
Yeah,
basically
the
died.
British type is.
Ooh, this is really bad for the British.
So, my luck's shaking my head.
I do think it's. I think this might be game.
Yeah, the British have now a big spawn, but they will get in too late, I guess. And yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, there it is. It's
1-0 for the.
I mean,
and it's
yeah,
Nordics.
they can obviously try and retake it, but this is as we well know, this is an arse of a spot to try and
This is
retake.
gonna be I fear this is gonna be a really short match. The motivation of the British might be low.
Yeah, I imagine obviously it's been a lot faster, their deterioration. Obviously in the first round they were able to keep it quite even with the Nordics for
Yeah,
a
and
fairly
here
long
it
stretch.
was just immediately.
I do have to wonder if the British team has suffered some of the ill effects of being tilted and
probably.
making those mistakes early.
Probably. Hashtag tilted British.
Yeah.
One cry.
As a Brit myself,
Oh, there's a wipe.
we are very tilted people.
Oh, this is just and just attacking this trench from this side is just.
It's an unfortunate map. It's essentially a one trench map purely because once they've taken it, it's incredibly hard.
Mr. Emoji taking out the enemy team right as they spawn. What a terrible man.
It's not coming home, it's going home.
It's going home.
I think it's gone home. I think it's
It's gone home
it's
for the
gone home.
Brits.
They're packed on the train back to the homeland.
They're ready to go back to India.
It didn't take Croatia this time, right?
Yeah.
It just took a Nordic.
This is their own personal Holocaust.
This is a Croative solution to a British problem.
Oof.
This is
You like that? Those
Look at
guys.
the smoke.
Yeah, I just think we should remove Vosges from the map pool because it's just such a shit map.
It is actually a pretty bad map if you think about it.
Yeah, it's nice to play on, but it's so.
Worse
It's
than
not for
Flanders, would you say?
competitive.
No,
Yes,
Flanders.
for competitive, yes.
No, hey, but competitive on Flanders, if you're not. Actually, we should try to play competitive on Flanders one.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
just for the fun.
Oh, are the British
I-
gonna
I-
retake this trench?
Well, I was going to say they have actually managed to get a foothold and sneak in there.
I mean,
Yeah,
like, the
it's-
Nordics just have to save it over the time. They could just camp all in one corner and wait,
Yeah, but that wouldn't be much fun. That would.
theoretically.
Oh no, it seems. It
It is an effective tactic, we all know.
I'm following Arcana right now. She should shoot the person trying to flank them, but she fails. Really sad.
We are seeing Ulianus, I
Ulianus.
guess. Ulianus,
Ulianus.
absolutely wiping out the right-hand side of the trench, and with it,
And-
possibly the entirety of the British foothold.
Oh no, there's one on the
Oh,
hill.
toxic banter boy.
Oh, he's still alive.
He's still
I'm
alive.
not
He's gonna
sure
get
how
flagged.
long.
Oh, there it goes.
Unfortunately,
2-0.
and ironically, the Brit was taken out by Chuckle Vision.
And there we have the
this
last
is-
little view.
this
Oh,
I suppose you could say that he had the last laugh.
Tarnam left
This
too
is-
quickly for me to wonder about his KD.
He
This is
he is not going to.
There will be, I feel like there will be some directed statements in the
There
British locker room today.
Are you in the British Discord? Courtney?
I am not in. I am a completely neutral party in all of that.
I think that would be one of the.
I do my best to generally try and keep out of the
Well, if the British decide to watch the stream together like last time, to let us know that our casting is really
Brilliant.
biased.
No, it's brilliant casting. Shut up.
Brilliant, yeah, brilliant.
Brilliant.
The bias anyway,
Well,
of course.
to be honest, I did feel that there was a strength in the British play at the beginning of the
Yeah,
game.
but I mean, you gotta give it to them. Like they were holding on strong in the beginning. What happened?
yeah.
It has
Like,
What
tilted.
motivation was it being tilted?
I mean, like, after the first match, they basically already saw, like, yeah, it's gonna be a draw max, and there was probably a little bit of frustration.
Yeah, that is the annoying part with Vosges. It's just there is no possible way you can win it anymore after losing one side.
Yeah, well, there's also the element that indeed, like, one or two mistakes could well have cost the Brits that match. I mean, obviously, not to point fingers. If we just take a look at a minor thing in the form of a man strafed out of a trench and lost a foothold.
Yeah.
And then they lost on the next run.
Yeah, and maybe
it can be as simple as that on Verdun.
maybe
It's not fair.
that
It's not fair at all
mistake.
to the players.
That mistake by was it Xerio that just left the trench?
No, Chat. It was Chat.
Which was Jet.
He just
It's,
sidestepped out of the
Do you
trench.
think that is the one that cost them?
I
Maybe.
wouldn't say that that's the one that cost them the game, but I believe
could
that
be, though.
I believe that it highlights the issue with Vosges, which is that it's not fair on the players to expect literally like the press of A or D costing a match is what you can come to experience in Vosges just because of the way the map is designed with a single trench.
It's a shit map.
It's not particularly enjoyable.
It's just a shit. But we need to end like this has been a reasonably short
Yeah.
casting. Like we did a good job. I'm high-fiving myself. high-fiving Ragnar, I'm high-fiving.
Isn't that just called clapping?
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah,
clapping.
clapping to us. GG to us. We're so
Canada did
amazing.
Such a good job.
We're the
But
best.
yeah, the match is over. We can just.
Why are 21 people still watching? Go home. Don't you have better things
Yeah,
to do?
go do some. Get
Fucking
alive.
hell.
Get alive.
Fucking go eat or something like this. Go sleep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
sleep.
There are better things to
Or
do. than
maybe
watching this
it's
shit.
already the people that started watching the match. Like, like.
I don't know. Well, anyway, so yeah, that was it for today. Tomorrow we have Italy versus.
Against CBM?
Huh?
Against CBM? Wait, I was gonna watch.
What?
Italy against CBM, Slavo-Balkanistan.
No, but
SBM.
they didn't play today. France against
They didn't
SBM it
play
was.
today.
Because SBM
Why
didn't
did
bring
France
enough
against-
players.
Oh, again! Oh, that's such a shame. So who is Italy playing against then?
We do have Thanon requesting an
Yeah,
end to the
but
stream.
you know he will just be
Ooh,
set
yeah,
into
no.
timeout and then it's fine. Who is it gonna be tomorrow? Who is it gonna be? It's gonna be Italy against someone. That's for sure. It's gonna be Italy
It's gonna
against
be
Russia.
me.
Russia. Yes.
Italy against Russia.
Italy against Russia. Both.
Do they have casters again for two?
It's me only for now.
I'm gonna join you.
Oh fuck.
Maybe.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I feel like this sucks.
Biggest
Oh,
F. Well, we're gonna see that
there's
tomorrow.
French love. Yeah, we'll see.
Well, yeah, we will see tomorrow. So yeah, hope to see most guys here tomorrow. It's at 8 o'clock. I see right here on the spreadsheet.
It is worth noting the clocks are going back tonight.
Oh
Tonight?
yeah, right. The clock is going back.
Oh,
we can
yes.
talk about the
More
hour
sleep.
change.
Well, as said, tomorrow 8 p.m. everyone has to be here. It's the last match before the semifinals and the finals, so everyone has to see it. If you don't see it, you're fucking loser and you have no
Yeah,
life.
absolutely.
Is that 8 p.m. GMT CEST? Which
It's 8 p.m. normal human time, Brussels time,
EST.
Luxembourg time.
So Central European Standard Time.
Finland can ENC victory. Yeah.
No. Well, no. Maybe.
Maybe.
We're gonna see.
We will see. BNL is still participating and BNL is drunk.
Shh, shut up.
You're gonna jinx it.
Yes, you're jinxing it if you're doing it like this, please. Well, yeah. Okay, we're gonna end this shit out.
We're actually gonna cut it.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it. Okay,
Cut
see ya, losers.